Well, welcome, Eagle fans, to more Florence High School football on the Eagle Sports Network. We are here tonight all the way down in Summit, Mississippi on the campus of Southwest Community College for this matchup between the 4-3 Florence Eagles and the 2-4 North Pike Jaguars. The Eagles are coming off a big district win last week to go 1-0 in the district with a big win over Brookhaven, and the Jaguars come in 2-4 tonight, and they are coming in, I believe, with a loss in district play. And so big district matchup here between these two teams, and we're expecting a really great football game. It's a beautiful night for football here. It is clear. Really great football game. Southwest has a beautiful campus, turf field. Clear. As you can see, it's just a really nice-looking place to play some football. What you're seeing on the screen is actually the practice field where Florence is warming up behind us. That is not a turf field that you see there. That's the practice field where they're warming up. And they're doing that because tonight is North Pike's homecoming. And so there are homecoming festivities taking place out on the field tonight as they're presenting their homecoming court and introducing their homecoming maids, and eventually we'll be announcing a homecoming queen. While they're doing that, we've got some special guests here tonight in our pregame show, again preparing for Florence versus North Pike. You know, as the course of a football season goes, you're going to have some injuries throughout the year, and one of the injuries that has happened early in this season was an injury to a senior defensive lineman, Devin Quick. And we are here with Devin. Devin, welcome to Eagle Sports Network. Tell us a little bit about what's happened so far in your season. We know you got hurt. I believe it was in the Ridgeland game. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Got hurt in the Ridgeland game. And when can we expect you back?
I'm shooting to be back next week, but I'll depend on how I feel.
And listen to what the doctors say and all that good stuff. Devin, we saw when you got hurt in that football game. Just kind of tell us a little bit about that, how you went down, and what the injury that you're struggling with was.
Yeah, I can't really tell you what happened. I remember before the play. I remember after the play. And I thought it was a little stinger. Man, try to get up and walk it off. Nah. Went to the doctor. Said a fibula, broke fibula.
Yeah, it was a little more than a stinger. So did they have you in a cast? I say you got a brace on still. What'd they do to get you back as quick as they could?
Put me in a boot. I was in a boot for probably about 4 weeks.
Okay.
4 or 5.
In a boot 4 weeks. And so when will you be able to retake the practice field? Have you started doing any light running, anything at all so far?
A little bit of running, doing some drills, trying to get back and cutting and running again. I'm trying to take the field this week. Week.
I know the coaches and Florence fans will be glad to see you back out there, and I know you'll be glad to be back out there. Your senior year is a big deal, and you've had to miss some time. You never want that to happen. How have you handled that adversity as far as this being your senior year, trying to still be a good teammate, encourage your teammates, knowing even though you can't be on the field there, that you can be a support for them being a senior?
Just staying positive, knowing, even on my hurt, game's still gonna happen Friday night.
Yeah, it's coming. So you were starting, kind of played. You played defensive end, linebacker, kind of a mix of those positions.
Linebacker and a little bit of. It's a formation where it's like DN.
Yeah, sometimes you'll be hand on the end of the line of scrimmage down, sometimes up. Tell us some of the guys who have had to step in your absence. Who's picking up that slack so far?
Emerson Sagini and Cleon Woods.
And how do you feel about their performance so far? I know you want to be a good teammate, but how are they doing so far picking up your slack?
I mean, they doing what they can. It's working. It's trying to pay off.
Yeah, and I've seen both those guys make some plays. We've seen Cleon come in and make some big plays, and Emerson come in and make some big plays. And sometimes that can be a good thing for your football team in the long run to build some depth. You want to be back. Your coaches want you to be back. But it's good to know that when somebody goes down, it's kind of a next man up situation, and that they've built some depth there. Hopefully it's not a situation where you go down again, but you never know what's going to happen, or somebody else goes down on defense. And so they've had some opportunities to come in and get some experience for themselves and hopefully continue to make the whole football team better. Well, Devin, we're looking forward to having you back on the football field, whether it is next week or the following week. I know you'll be excited to get back out there, finish your senior year strong. The Eagles got off to a big district win last night. Hopefully going to get another one tonight. Give us your quick prediction. Where are we going with this football game? What do you expect to see from Florence? What do you expect to see out of North Pike?
I can't predict. I can't predict score lines for you, but I got the Eagles on top.
All right, the Eagles coming out on top. You heard it right here from Devin Quick. Devin, nice job, and I know you'll be ready to get back on the field, and hopefully we'll see you there next week. Next, I want to introduce you to Jaden Houston, sorry. Jaden Houston. Jaden's a running back class. Did you say 2026?
Yes, sir.
Class of 2026, so he's still got some years in front of us. Jaden, tell us a little bit about your season so far and why you're not suited up tonight.
I got hurt in the Jamboree game. AC separation to my shoulder, left shoulder.
So you got hurt in the Jamboree. You really hadn't had much of a season. You kind of got some inter-squad stuff. Any chance you're going to get back for any action this season?
Sadly, no, sir. I have to come back next season. So.
Okay, well, you come back stronger next season. It goes that way sometimes. That's a good thing when you've got some time in front of you. Tell us a little bit about what you expect to see from the Florence offense tonight. You're a running back. Florence likes to run the football. We're going to be able to establish a line of scrimmage and run the football with success tonight against North Pike?
Yes, sir, of course. As long as we stay with the run game, I think we should come out with the dub.
You know, running back is an important position in this offense. Obviously, you went down in the Jamboree. Morgan Weathersby plays some running back. He went down mid-season. What kind of depth do we have left at running back? Obviously, you got Xavier Quick, who carries a lot of the carries for this football team. And you've got, is it Xavier Smith?
Yes, sir.
Xavier Smith carries the football. Who else have we got in the stable, so to speak, that can carry the football for the Eagles?
We got Brian, a lot of defensive guys that can run the ball, but they play a lot of defense, so you don't be able to see them. And Rock.
Yeah, so you got some two-way players that if they had to, they could come back and take some carries and run the football. And, well, I hate that we won't get you back this year, but let's go down to the field now as we are ready for our national anthem. We'll take you live to some field sound. Thanks to Devin and to Jaden for being on our pregame show tonight.
Is a gift from you. We love you so much, and we humbly pray in your son's name. Amen.
Yeah. I'm here.
Great job presenting the national anthem as you continue to see the pregame festivities. The teams
I don't know why we're having
now
so much
off the
trouble
field,
hearing each other tonight.
and you've got some of the dance teams moving through. Just about 7.5 minutes before we're going to kick this football game off. Again, special thanks to Jaden Houston and Devin Quick for being here on the Eagle Sports Network pregame show. While we continue to get ready to kick this football game off, if you would, take a moment. If you've found the broadcast, you're already tuned in, go ahead and take a moment to click share and share this post so that others can tune in and watch a football game with us tonight. I know that's one of the ways that people become aware of it, is they see that post shared on Facebook and they are able to then tune in and watch the Eagles. Especially since this is an away football game, it'd be a great opportunity to to share this post and make sure that everybody who wants to watch their Florence football team is able to tonight. And again, special thanks not only to everybody who's making tonight's broadcast possible. You'll see in a few minutes words from our sponsors. There are many great sponsors of the Eagle Sports Network. And throughout the course of the broadcast tonight, we'll be running some advertisements. And so we want you to make note of those and be sure and really let those people know how thankful you are and we are that they are supporters of Florence High School, specifically the Florence Sports Network. And so be sure and let them know that you heard about them here and how much you appreciate their support. We also want to remind you that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by First Baptist Church in Florence. Thankful for all the folks who are running cameras tonight, who are in the trailer, in the production department, and our co-host, Ryan Keith, is not going to be in the booth tonight as he's out of town on a trip, and so you'll just be stuck with me, and I hope that we'll call a great game and hopefully have lots of action for you. We're just about 5 minutes and 44 seconds left to go before we kick this thing off. Let's take a brief moment and go to a commercial break. Stay tuned for more Eagle football right here on the Eagle Sports Network. We'll kick it off when we come back.
A good roof keeps the rain off, the wind out, the air in. And a great roof is the last one you'll ever need. For over 40 years, Strength Roofing and Siding has been Mississippi's leading commercial and residential roofing company. From shingles to metal roofs, we take care of what's over your home so you can take care of what's inside. Because this is more than just a roof. It's a feat of strength. Strength Roofing and Siding. Call for a free inspection and estimate today.
ESISupply.net.
It's not if you're going to have a spill at your business or workplace, it's when.
ESISupply.net.
Exorbitant pads by the bundle or roll.
ESISupply.net.
Sockneck boom products, oil gator, oil dry, spill kits, and much more.
ESISupply.net.
Take it from Scary Gary.
If it can spill, it's gonna.
ESI Supply, 601-933-4910. That's 601-933-4910 or online at
ESISupply.net. ESISupply.net.
Welcome back to Eagle Football here on the Eagle Sports Network. We are just under 4 minutes from the kickoff between the 4-3 Florence Eagles and the 2-4 North Pike Jaguars. We are getting ready for the coin toss as you see the officials taking the center of the field. Captains tonight for the Eagles are number 6, number 25, and number 65. I don't know all those names, but I do know number 6 is Aiden Hemphill. I know he'll be playing with a little chip on his shoulders. You see that Mississippi Highway Patrol patch on his shoulder. He's playing to honor his grandfather who passed away just this week. And so shout out to him and to his family as they are struggling. But he'll be playing with a little extra excitement tonight. And out for North Pike, looks like we have number 71, number 81, and a jersey number I can't quite make out there, maybe number 13. Sorry, that's 13, 71, and 61. And so as all 6 young men approach the center of the field, they will shake hands and exchange pleasantries, and we will have a coin toss there shortly. See the official there. He greets both teams. He'll explain to them how the toss will take place. And then he will toss the coin. Customarily, the visiting team will call the toss, heads or tails. Yes. We've got an awesome camera shot down there tonight, in tight to the action. again, all of these instructions that the officials give are very important in these pregame situations. The players have done this many, many times before, and they know these things, but it's good reminders for them to go through, and even though you've done them many times before, they continue to be good to remind them. Now we'll see the teams turn to the side of the field they will begin on. Florence has won the toss and has elected to receive, and so that is how we will begin this football game. Florence decides to go on offense first, something that we have seen them do in the last couple of weeks. In those situations, most usually they do that when they think that they have an advantage with their offense on the field, and that is something that I expect Florence to have an advantage in tonight. I do expect them to be able to run the football. They are a power running team, and I'm just not sure that the North Pike defense is going to have the bodies to be able to slow them down consistently. And so we know that Coach Davis likes to use the power running game to not only move the ball down the field, but also to control the pace of the game and control the clock. And I expect to see them want to go ahead and get started early in this football game. Here comes the Jaguars! And kind of take advantage of having the football first. As North Pike now takes the field, we've got cheerleaders and a mascot running with their flags out front. And here come the Eagles. As the quarterback, Luke Reed, leads them onto the field. Tonight the Eagles have on their red helmets with white jerseys and red pants. These are their traditional away uniforms. And North Pike has on the navy and powder blue jerseys with white helmets and white pants. As we are counting down now, just a few seconds remain in the time for pregame. We will be kicking this football off very shortly. Coach Davis gathers his guys up, his return team, along with the special teams coaches. He gets them ready to receive this football. We'll see if Coach Davis takes his customary pregame sprint in a few moments. He's got his headset on, so he may bypass that tonight. Coach Davis is an intense guy. He's done a great job coaching the Eagles this year. They have played a very challenging non-district schedule, and last week they had a big win over a district opponent in Brookhaven, and I think that puts them in the shotgun seat to potentially be the champion of their district. Of course, you've got to win more games, but Brookhaven was a challenge that was tough. And there goes Coach Davis, bringing the intensity as he gets his sprints out, expects his team to match that. And here comes the kicker. The ball is kicked off down to the left side, bounces at the 20. Brian Davis fields it in the air there at about the 10. He cuts it around to the left side, tries to get around the edge, nowhere to go, and he is going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. And so that is where the Florence offense will have their first field position. They're about the 22-yard line, and that is where the North Pike defense will come out and try to make a stop. Again, Florence wanting to come out early and dictate the pace of this football game, get a lead, and see if they can't jump on North Pike early. We'll see if that is what they are able to do. Florence going to come out with trips to the left and a shotgun set. Interesting formation early here, maybe trying to spread out this North Pike defense a little. Maybe create some more running room on the inside. North Pike again with no safeties deep. Reed takes a snap, gives it to Quick off the right side, who breaks a tackle, falls forward. Flags come in. See if somebody got a face mask potentially there.
Flag on the play.
As Quick has a short gain on the play. Looks like we have holding. Personal foul face mask on the defense. And so that's going to tack on 15 yards to the end of that run. And so what looked like a short gain now is going to be a big play due to the penalty on the Jaguars. Jaguars were in a tough game last week against Natchez. I believe the final score of that was 39-35, and so we do know that they have been susceptible to give up some points this year, and we know they'll want to be trying to get a stop early. This time the Eagles again trips to the right. This time Reed fakes the handoff, keeps it, and drives ahead for another short gain on the play. Eagles really trying to establish that run on the inside early in this football game. We've seen the quarterback, Luke Reed, be a very effective runner in those kinds of situations. He is a strong runner, and he's been very effective when he has run the football so far this season. Florence now comes out in a double wing set. Reed starts under center. Line shifts to the left. Here comes the motion. They give it to Quick on the motion. He's around the left side, and he falls forward after a gain of 4 or 5 more yards on the play. Going to bring up third down and about 2. Eagles will need to get to the 50-yard line in order to convert for a new set of downs here. If you're just tuning in, it's 0-0. Florence with their first possession of the game. Just over 10 minutes into this first quarter. Eagle offense sends 2 receivers to the right in the I formation. He gives it to Quick off the left side. He is stacked up very near the line to gain and then driven back, but it looks like the side judge has marked him with yardage for the first down. He flags the chain crew ahead, and that is going to be a first down for the Eagles. Again, the Florence offense doing really what they want to do so far on this possession, and that's continued to grind out hard yards on the ground. That is their style of offense. They're content to take 2-3 yards over and over and over, and then occasionally they'll be able to break one. They know that this style has great benefits as the game wears on. Back in the double wing now, Reed under center. This time gives it to Davis off to his right, who's around the corner on the right side. And the last man knocks him out of bounds right about the 40-yard line. Nice speed to the outside that time by number 0, Brian Davis. We have seen sometimes Brian Davis be an important part of this offense on plays like that. He brings an element of speed that is important for this offense to have, and he shows some of that speed taking that to the outside on a motion speed sweep type play. Again, Reed in the double wing. Motion to Quick. Reed drops the snap. Ball's loose. There's a scramble for it. North Pike says they have it. We'll see if the officials agree. Still fighting for it under the pile as the officials unpile them. It looks like a Florence Eagle is able to come up with that football despite all of the pointing. I think it was maybe number 4 is able to come up with that football. And so something that you don't see often, I don't recall seeing that many times, if at all, this year, is a bad quarterback center exchange. And that's going to bring up third down and about 1 yard. So that was a big miscue there by the offense. We'll see if they can overcome it by gaining 1 yard here. Twins to the left in the I formation. Reed gives it to Quick off the right side. He's through a nice hole off the right side and up across the North Pike 35-yard line. Again, you see the Eagle offense just able to pound out these difficult yards on the ground. It can be demoralizing for a defense to get an offense into third and short, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, over and over and over, and just not be able to make that stop. And it can be a confidence booster for an offense when they're able to do that. The offense now in the double wing again. 1 receiver to the left. They give it to the motion man off to the left. That's Edmondson around to the left side. Nice block to the inside. He's across the 20-yard line and is pushed out of bounds there at about the 21. Nice play by Edmondson, taking that ball to the outside. Again, Edmondson is one of those players who brings some speed to the offense as he takes this ball around to the left side. Nice cut back up to the inside to find the hole there, and then does a great job getting north and south for a nice gain. That's going to bring up first down and 10 from inside the 20-yard line for this Florence offense. Again, the North Pike defense struggling to slow down this offense. No safeties deep, man coverage across the board. We give it off to the right side, and there goes Quick around to the right side. He's in the open field, one man to beat. He's at the 10, the 5, and he's in the end zone for a Eagle touchdown. Nice run right there by Xavier Quick as he takes a simple handoff off the right side with the North Pike defense having to draw so many people up to the line of scrimmage. He jumps to the inside, makes the end man on the line of scrimmage miss, and just outruns everybody else to the corner and gets inside that first pylon to make it 6-0 Eagles. That is exactly the start that the Eagle offense and Coach Davis wanted to see early in this football game as they take a 6-0 lead with 7:05 left to go in this first quarter. Now for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up and good. And so looks like we've got a flag down on the play. We may have to kick this one again. We'll see the signal. Looks like a dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. And so we have learned this year that encroachment is a dead ball foul and thus cannot be declined. We learned that in a really difficult way at an away football game in Mendenhall that potentially cost the Eagles a victory in that game. And so they'll move this ball half the distance to the goal, and then they will have to kick it again. Again, the extra point team lines up. The kicker gets his spot. Luke Reed will hold. Now he sets. And he has put that ball through the uprights a second time, and this time there are no flags on the play. And so the Eagles take the early lead here, 7-0 with 7:05 left to go in this game. We're going to take a commercial break. Stay tuned for more Eagle football right here on the Eagle Sports Network. Welcome back to Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network with the Florence Eagles leading 7-0 with 7:05 in this first quarter. Nice opening drive by the Eagle offense, and now they prepare to kick this ball off to the North Pike defense. They are ready for that little onside fake. Now they drop back, fan out, and prepare to kick this ball off. That ball is laying down on the ground. We've seen the Eagles execute this nice squib kick or watermelon-style kick multiple times this year. He does it again, kicks it hard, low. That ball is fumbled and is still loose on back about the 20-yard line. He eventually picks it up and is brought down by a host of Eagles there right about his own 20-yard line. And that is exactly how and why you kick that football off in that style. Just an excellent job driving that football down the field and allowing the shape of the football to make it really difficult to pick up as it is rolling each time it hits one of the points of the ball. It can bounce any way, and so you see the North Pike Jaguars really struggling to pick it up. By the time they do, they've got white jerseys ready to bring them down. And so nice job by the coverage team. The North Pike Jaguars offense now will take the field on their own 20-yard line. They'll come out with one receiver right, one left, quarterback in the shotgun, back in the pistol set. Now motion to the quarterback's right. He takes the snap, gives it to the back. Off the right side, he is hit immediately and is going to be stopped for no gain on the play. Nice job by the left side of that Eagle defense. Really nowhere for the running back to go on that play. It's lots of substitutions really coming on and off for the Jaguar offense here on that play. Looks like this time they're going to go 4 wide. Two to the right, two to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun. Running back offset to his left. Looks to the side. He's going to be looking to the sideline to get the play as the North Pike coaching staff looks over the defense, makes the call, and now the running back shifts to the quarterback's right. He's going to give it to the running back off to the left side. He's got a nice hole before he is brought down there by number 6, Aiden Hemphill, after a gain of about 7 yards on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3 maybe. So the Eagle defense would love to get a big 3 and out here early in this football game. Your offense has some momentum after that sustained drive that resulted in a touchdown. You'd love to get them right back on the field. Jaguars stay 4 wide. Empty set this time. Quarterback snaps, looking to try to get a jump. This time he takes a snap, and he's going to run this ball straight ahead, and he is going to be near first down yardage, but I think he's going to be just shy of the line to gain, and so I believe that's going to bring up 4th down and a little more than a yard here. And difficult to see the coaching staff go for this so deep in their own territory so early in this football game, and so you see the punt team prepare to take the field for the North Pike Jaguars. Nice job by the Eagle defense getting a stop early. And the Eagles, looks like, send Brian Davis back to receive this punt. North Pike utilizing a spread formation with everybody spread out. The punt is back. Davis calls for a fair catch and has it there at about the 38-yard line. And so the Eagle offense will prepare to take the field now with their best starting field position of the game. On the opening kickoff, they started from inside their 25-yard line, and so this time all the way out across the 35 to the 38-yard line, a little shorter field as the offense wants to go right back down, pick up right where they left off, and continue to push this football forward with their powerful offensive line and a multitude of running backs that are able to do the job. Motion to the left. They give it to the motion man who is quick. Makes a couple people miss and is eventually brought down after a short gain on the play. Nice job by the Jaguars that time, kind of stringing that play out as he comes in that motion into the backfield and takes it on a toss. Just not a lot of room to run there. And even at that, with not a lot of room to run, he's able to kind of get up the field and make it a short gain on the play. Gets maybe 2 yards. Ball just shy of the 40-yard line. Reed again in the double wing. Motion, they give it to Quick off to the right side. He is brought down right about the 40-yard line. Nice play by the Jaguars that time as they kind of string this play out. One man hits Quick low early and can't bring him down, but that penetration was enough to give time for the rest of his defensive teammates to pursue that play and get there before Quick can get going. And so this time another 3rd down, but this will be by far the longest 3rd down that the Eagle offense has faced so far early in this football game. They converted multiple times on 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, and this time it'll be 3rd and about 8 yards. Reed sends 2 wide receivers to his left. Keeps one man in the backfield. He drops looking to pass this time. He throws it out to his left, and that ball is off Hemphill's hands, and it's going to be incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Hemphill had a blocker out there, but it looked like North Pike was right there close, ready to do that. He wants to catch that football and just not able to do so on that play, but no harm done there as you bring up a 4th down in a punting situation for the Eagle offense. We're about 3 minutes and 15 seconds as that ball is punted. Very short punt. Lands on about the 44-yard line and rolls all the way back to about the 50. And so after that short punt, North Pike is going to be in business with great field position just on the other side of the 50-yard line. The punter kind of takes that ball and rolls to his right, has time, and just kind of gets under it a little bit. Doesn't drive that ball down the field. And that results in great field position for the North Pike offense as their defense gets a 3-and-out, puts their offense right back on the field, and improves their field position significantly. North Pike offense comes out with 2 wide receivers to the quarterback's right, 1 to his left. Quarterback again looks to the side, now has the play. Motion comes toward him. He fakes to the motion man, cuts it up the middle, and is going to be tackled there as he crosses the 50 to the 51-yard line. He's going to have a gain of about 3 yards on the play. Nice job by the interior of that defense as they do react to the motion, but as the quarterback takes that ball back up the middle, they're able to wrap him up. One thing about this North Pike offense is I have not seen so far in this game a playmaker on their offense like they have seen in the likes of Brookhaven and the likes of Holmes Central, even the likes of Mendenhall that had some game-breaking type players with their speed. The North Pike offense obviously has some good players, but I don't know that they have anybody with that kind of game-breaking ability. Quarterback takes a snap this time, gives it to the running back. He's off to the left side, and he is stacked up just shy of the 30-yard line by the Eagle offense. And just as I talk about maybe the lack of playmakers on the Jaguar offense, they have a kid step up and make a play. But even at that, you can see maybe not the breakaway type speed. In other situations when we've seen players with that kind of space against this Eagle defense, they haven't just made it for a gain of 20 yards. They've made it for gains of 40, 50, 60-plus yards and taken it for a score. The Eagles able to track them down this time, but not before a nice gain and a first down for the Jaguar offense. Quarterback takes a snap, looking to pass this time, and he overthrows his receiver there off to his left side, and that's going to be incomplete. Bring up second down. First pass attempt, I believe, that we've seen from the North Pike offense. Quarterback has a man right there who is well covered but has a little room, just not able to put it on him. And he misses in kind of a bad spot, misses high. Fortunate for him that there's no Eagle players or safeties back there wanting to pick that football off. And he'll try again here on second now. This time with 2 receivers to his left, 1 running back in the pistol. He does give it to the back, who is hit in the backfield, does a nice job staying on his feet, but is then brought down for a loss on the play. It's number 35 for the Eagle defense there. Nice job getting penetration as he kind of knifes into that play. He hits the running back low, and the running back does a great job staying on his feet, but just as soon as he gets his balance back, there's 2 more Eagle defenders ready to make that tackle. And after that short loss on the play, it's going to bring up 3rd and about 9. Again, the Jaguars in Eagle territory here. So we tick down under a minute left to go in this first quarter. Quarterback takes the snap. He gives it to the running back off to the left side, who runs the ball up near the 25-yard line. After a short gain, is hit hard there and is going to be brought down after a gain of maybe 5 yards on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th and about 4. Offense staying on the field for the Jaguars right here. 4th down and 4 yards. Looks like it's maybe just outside of field goal range that they feel comfortable with. So big 4th down play in this football game. Quarterback with 3 receivers now to his right, 1 to his left. He'll keep 1 back in the backfield. And looks like that is going to bring us down to the end of this. Actually, it's going to be a timeout for North Pike there before the play clock runs down with 3 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Stay tuned. We're going to stay tuned right here as we hold for this timeout break. We're going to have a break as soon as we hit the quarter break, and so we'll keep it right here and talk about what's going on so far in this football game. The Eagles received the opening kickoff and were able to run the ball very effectively down the field on their opening drive to take a 7-0 lead. They kick the ball off and are able to get a big stop out of the North Pike offense. But even after they improved their field position by getting a stop, then the North Pike defense comes back and gets a 3-and-out. And after a very short punt by the Eagles, the North Pike offense now has driven the ball all the way down to the Eagle 26-yard line. And that's going to bring us to this fourth down play as the Jaguars try to keep this drive alive, trying to tie this game up. And the Eagles looking for a big stop early here on fourth down. Jaguars now with 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks now like Coach Davis is going to take his timeout. That's going to be an Eagle timeout. And since we've got another timeout right here, let's go ahead and take a break. Stay tuned for more Eagle football when we come back right after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to more Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Eagles lead 7-0 with 3 seconds left to go in this first quarter. We have had back-to-back timeouts preparing for a fourth down play that I hope we're going to get to see here. Now flags fly as it looks like we're going to have a delay of game on the offense, which is wild to happen coming out of a timeout. We'll see if they are just going to take this penalty to back up and punt this football. That's still going to be not a place to punt from. I don't know why you would have a delay of game there. But there doesn't seem to be a lot of protest from the North Pike coaching staff. Not sure if they're even aware. A discussion now from the officials. Not sure if the play clock didn't wind there. No penalty has been marked off. So maybe they're gonna wave this off. I don't know what the flags were about. Maybe they decided that was not the case. And here we go on fourth down. 2 receivers to the right, quarterback in the shotgun, 1 to his left. Quarterback's going to keep it to his left. And he is across the 20-yard line, has a first down yardage, and is knocked out of bounds there at about the 16-yard line. And so he's going to have yards for a first down. Nice fourth down play, just a quarterback keeper to the left. The Eagles have one defender trying to get there to set that corner, and he's just not able to get out there. And so that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. As we change ends of the fields, let's take you to another commercial break. Stay tuned for more Eagle football right here on the Eagle Sports Network.
ESISupply.net.
It's not if you're going to have a spill at your business or workplace, it's when.
ESISupply.net.
Exorbitant pads by the bundle or roll.
ESISupply.net.
Socknet boom products, Oil Gator, Oil Dry, spill kits, and much more.
ESISupply.net.
Take it from Scary Gary.
If it can spill, it's gonna.
ESI Supply, 601-933-4910. That's 601-933-4910 or online at
ESISupply.net. ESISupply.net.
It's not if.
Welcome back to Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network. You see a great shot of our cheerleaders and dance team out doing a great job keeping the fans excited and entertained and making sure they are cheering on the Eagles. As the Eagles lead here 7-0 as we prepare for the start of the second quarter. The North Pike offense has just converted on a fourth down play at the conclusion of the first quarter. And are going to have the ball on the right about the 15, 16-yard line of the Eagles. It's going to be first down there. as the Jaguar offense comes out with 2 receivers to the quarterback's left. He's going to keep it off to the right side, tries to cut it back into the inside, and he is going to be hit there by a host of Eagle players, and is going to be stopped for a short loss on the play. Nice job by the Eagle defense stacking up that first down play. May have just been no gain there. Jaguars kind of utilizing a platoon of players running on and off based on the formations, different quarterbacks at different times. Number 19 seems to be the quarterback who has taken the most snaps, but they have gone with a number of direct snaps to other players who have come in and received those and then run the football. Here comes the motion man to his right. This time quarterback's looking to throw. He throws it off to the left side. That ball is caught, and he's going to be tackled there at about the 2-yard line. Big hit on the quarterback. Flags come out behind the play. We'll see if we rough the quarterback there, and they may actually tack on a little yardage to the end of that play. Nice throw and catch there by the North Pike offense.
All right, let's see. We got Angela. All right, Jordan came from the class of 2017, Megan Rush.
As the quarterback stands in the pocket,
From the class of
makes a nice throw, hits his receiver in stride, and he catches that ball on maybe the 5-yard line and then runs forward. Again, we see the call, personal foul, roughing the passer. That penalty is declined because of the result of the play. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line. Opportunity for the North Pike offense to have a chance to tie this game up early here with 11 minutes left to go in this second quarter.
From the class of 1994, Rachel Williams.
We've seen the North Pike offense utilize a lot of quarterback runs, direct snaps to him in these positions so far. As you see the quarterback change, now it's 4 who is taking the snap, and he is typically taking this to run. He does again, takes the snap, runs straight ahead, and he is going to be marked down short. The North Pike offense is celebrating, but the officials have marked him down short of the line to gain as he fell, and then and now they put their hands up and say yes, touchdown. Interesting calls there. Neither side judge marked him in the end zone, and we'll see if he falls. It looks like he gets hit low there, and boy, his knees come down at about the 2. It's hard to tell without slow motion, but you can see why neither side judge ruled him in the end zone. Hard for me to imagine that the referee or the field judge comes in from a different angle and rules him in the end zone, but they do, and that makes it 7-6 with an extra point to come. Opportunity for the North Pike offense to tie this game up if they can put the ball through the uprights. Here comes the snap. It's back. Hold is down. Kick is up, and it is good. Nice job by the holder there as that snap comes back high and a little hot. He's got to reach up and grab it. He does and is able to put it through. I do see flags on the field. Everybody's running off like we're not going to kick this again, and so we'll see the call, probably something that may be declined. Little conversation here. He's going to bring everybody together. Maybe something that could be enforced on the kickoff. I'm not sure what we'd be discussing here. But there is a discussion going on. The flag still laying back on about the 5-yard line. And here comes the other official now. They're going to get everybody in on this discussion. If this is a dead ball penalty on the defense, it cannot be declined, and we've seen them discuss that already. And there is no offsides on defense in high school football. There's only encroachment. So we'll see if we get a signal this time. Multiple times so far in this game, the officials have just not made a signal. Now we'll see if they do. His signal so far, here we go. Illegal shift. And he points to Florence. The defense cannot illegal shift. So I'm thinking maybe he pointed the wrong way. Unless I misunderstood his signal, an arm out to the side typically means illegal shift. Looks like the ball is going to be spotted and ready to kick off. from the 45-yard line, noting that this would be a penalty against the Eagles. Boy, just a lot of confusion here on the field. You've got there's just some unclear signals from this officiating crew early. North Pike coaches are out on the field trying to get an explanation. They can't get a good explanation. He's not pleased, and he's got the penalty in his favor. So that tells you a little bit about the struggle that's going on. He has benefited. He's not happy about it. Still, he feels like maybe he should be getting something else. He's letting the side judge have it. And now he's going to go all the way down onto the field to get the White Hats' attention. And this is as interesting an exchange as I have seen in high school football. The coach who the penalty was called in favor of, his team is benefiting now, having moved up 5 yards, is still not certain about the call, as neither am I. It's just unusual for him not to understand or for him to be debating this, given that he's shaking his head saying that's not right. Again, officiating, I'm not sure what he is describing here, but officiating in high school football is challenging. You got guys that are trying to do the best they can. And these coaches, this is big. This is big for them. This is what they do for a living, and they want officials who understand and know the rules in and out like they do, and they want good explanations. And it does not look like he has gotten one so far. Again, it looks like they're going to call everybody together. The White Hat now signaling for others to come in. The Eagle fans and players are getting a little frustrated with the delay in this football game. Again, we're 10 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the game. Tied 7-7 here between the Florence Eagles, who are 4-3, and the North Pike Jaguars, who are 2-4. And so a big game, a big district game, and not sure exactly how the call at this point could be affecting the outcome in such a significant way. But it is something that the coach obviously wants more of an explanation for than what he is getting. And it is continuing to be very animated about whatever it is. I would love if anybody else at home can understand and tell us what's going on here. I wish I could give you more insight. Okay, so I'm getting an update that what has happened here is that the Eagles jumped over the center on the extra point, which should be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And I'm wondering if his issue is not that was called, but in how it was enforced, if he thinks he should be getting more yardage here. It may just be a matter of ensuring that that's called correctly in the future. Either way, with 10 minutes and 26 seconds after a lengthy delay, the North Pike Jaguars are going to get ready to kick this ball off to the Florence Eagles, tied 7-7. Nice kick by the North Pike kicker there as he kicks that ball 9 yards deep in the end zone, which is a little easier to do when you kick it off from the 45-yard line. And so the Eagle offense will come back on the field now and begin from their 20-yard line. Again, the Eagle offense very successful on their first drive of the game, and less so on their second drive of the game. They were stopped and had a very short punt that allowed the North Pike Jaguar offense to be on a short field and to go down and tie this football game up. And so the Eagles really want to come back out and establish something here on this drive. Here come the Eagles now to the line. Looks like they're going to get back in the double wing. Everybody in tight now. Motion to the left. There's flags down, and this play is going to be blown dead. It's got a dead ball, illegal procedure here on the offense. And that's going to move him back 5 yards. It's difficult when you're already backed up with poor field position, deep in your own territory at your own 20-yard line. And now instead of 1st and 10 from the 20, you're going to be 1st and 15 from the 15. And so we'll see if the offense can overcome that penalty and that mistake there on 1st down. Looks like a similar formation as they take the field this time. He gives it to Quick off to his right side, and he is hit immediately in man on the line of scrimmage there. Is able to wrap him up after no gain, maybe even a loss on that play. Looks like it's going to be a loss of about 1, and so it's going to bring up 2nd down now and maybe 16 yards as a Florence offense struggling to maybe get back on rhythm after a long delay. That can be the case. See if they're able to get that corrected here on 2nd down and move this ball a little farther outside the shadow of their own goalpost. Reed in the shotgun now. Looking to pass. He rolls to his right. Flags come in. He throws to his right. That ball is thrown out of bounds, looking for Edmondson. And we'll see what this flag is. It comes in behind the play in a location where you would expect to see a holding call on the offense. That is what the call is going to be. It's going to be holding on the offense. It's going to be declined, and it's going to bring up 3rd down because that pass is incomplete. It's already 3rd and 16 yards. I'm sorry, 2nd and 16. You're happy to go to 3rd and 16. Don't really need the yardage there. You really just want the down gone. And so 3rd and long now for the Eagle offense backed up in their own end. Eagle offense comes to the line, 2 wide receivers to the quarterback's left. Reed in the shotgun. Quick off to his right. I think that's Smith off to his right. Quick in the slot. Now he is looking across the middle. He's got a man, number 4 there. He's going to have a nice catch and going to be across the 25-yard line, but I believe it's going to bring up 4th down and maybe 2 yards. And so nice job by the Jaguar defense, knowing where the sticks are and bringing him down. Nice throw and catch there by the Eagle offense as Reed does a good job standing in, hits his man. He turns up the field and gets what he can, but 2 defenders right there. And they're going to have him stop short of the 1st down, and that's going to bring up a punting situation for the Eagles. Snap is back. This time a better-looking punt as it's driven down the field, sends the return man backwards. He doesn't field that ball. Nice coverage by number 2 there from the Eagles, who's right on top of it. The ball bounces forward and is marked there at about the 30-yard line. And let's take a commercial break. As we come back to this football game, we'll be under 9 minutes left to go in the 2nd quarter. Stay tuned for more Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Welcome back to Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Again, we see the North Pike coaching staff a little bit unhappy with the calls here. As what's going on here is that ball was touched by the Florence Eagles, and potentially maybe he's saying that the Eagles didn't give the receiver room to receive that ball, and so they get the benefit of that ball continuing to bounce forward. And I think he may have a fair point there. Again, probably the lack of good communication on the previous call and the confusion there probably playing into this. Either way, 7-7, under 9 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. North Pike offense with the ball and a chance to take the lead. Motion now to the quarterback's left. He's going to give it off to the running back, who is hit immediately in the backfield. Flags come in. I wonder if we got a face mask there. Looks like on that tackle. We'll wait and see the call. Eagles have a nice tackle for loss on the play. Looks like we've got a personal foul face mask. Again, you can see how he's kind of whipped around right there. It looked like They may have gotten a hold of a face mask, and that's exactly what happened. And so rather than a loss on the play, you're going to have a big gain of 15 yards due to the penalty. And that's going to bring up 1st and 10 and move the ball all the way out to the Jaguar 43-yard line. Jags now with trips to the left. Quarterback looking to pass. He throws it out to a man on his left who has a blocker. He turns up the left side and is going to be knocked out of bounds there at about the 40-yard line. Nice throw and catch, and a nice job getting up the sidelines by number 12 for the Jaguars right there as they throw a little screen to the outside. They've got everybody blocked up. He's able to catch it this time and get down the field for another Jaguar first down. And so the Jaguar offense now back on the move into Eagle territory as they have the ball on the Eagle 41-yard line. Jaguars will come out with trips to the right this time. One to the left. Quarterback still in the shotgun. Running back off to his right. He's going to keep it. Runs to his right. Man's got a hand on him, but he breaks one tackle. Goes across the 40-yard line. And is going to be stacked up there by several Eagle defenders. Number 2 for the Eagles there, trying to get a penalty, and one does come in. It may have been effective there as he kind of takes a dive. We'll see which way this play goes. You're gonna see the North Pike coach come unglued if they call this against his team. Big discussion about this. The flag comes out. He's signaling towards North Pike. Reluctant to make the call against that home side. No, they call offsetting. Personal foul. They call it offsetting against both teams here. And so we'll see. It just feels like maybe he didn't want to go to that coach again with another call against him. He's had a tough time with him so far in this first half of this football game. 2nd down and 7 here. Trips again to the left, one to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. Takes a snap, gives it to his running back who has a man hit him in the backfield immediately but makes him miss, and the running back then is able to get that ball up across the 35-yard line, maybe to the 34. And that's going to bring up 3rd and about 4 yards. Eagle defense really needing a stop here as this game is tied 7-7. The Eagles chose to take the football to start off this game, and so the North Pike offense will get it back at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And so you don't really want to go down a score here. You're trying to go 2 for 1 by taking that football if you can. We'll see if they're able, if their defense will be able to get a stop and get their ball back to the offense. 2 receivers to the quarterback's left. He takes a snap, keeps it looking straight ahead. He's going to be across the 30-yard line, and it's going to have yards for a first down there, as this North Pike offense has been effective running in the middle so far. The Florence defense, with not a lot of bodies committed to the line of scrimmage, we're kind of playing spread out, usually just with 3 down linemen, and the North Pike offense has been able to churn out those gains of 2, gains of 3, gains of 4 when they have needed to here late in the first quarter and into the second. Again, they're in the shotgun, pistol formation. He fakes his handoff and has it around the right side. Another big gain for the Jaguars as the quarterback is pushed out of bounds there at close to the 15, maybe the 16, 17-yard line. Again, they fake the inside handoff this time. Quarterback takes it and keeps it around to his right and has another first down. North Pike offense been very effective so far. It looks like we may have a timeout on the field. And as we have a timeout, let's go ahead and take one as well. Stay tuned for more Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network.
A good roof keeps the rain off, the wind out, the air in. And a great roof is the last one you'll ever need. For over 40 years, Strength Roofing and Siding has been Mississippi's leading commercial and residential roofing company. From shingles to metal roofs, we take care of what's over your home so you can take care of what's inside. Because this is more than just a roof, it's a feat of strength. Strength Roofing and Siding. Call for a free inspection and estimate today.
Welcome back to Eagle Football here on the Eagle Sports Network. 7-7 tie game between the North Pike Jaguars and the Florence Eagles. The Jaguars have the ball deep in Eagle territory. Ball's going to be on about the 17-yard line with 6 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Quarterback takes the snap, gives it to the running back, who is hit in the backfield, but again breaks a tackle and is able to get that ball back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a short gain on the play. I've seen that multiple times where Eagle defenders have hands around the Jaguar offensive players in the backfield, but just not able to bring them down as quickly as they want to, and certainly not with one man. And so that short gain on first down is going to bring up second and about 9. Clock continues to tick here, under 6 minutes. One receiver right, one receiver left for the Jaguar offense. Quarterback in the shotgun. He gives this ball to the running back off to the right side. He's going to be stacked up right there at around the 15-yard line. Another short gain going to bring up third down. Big opportunity for the Eagle defense to try to get this stop. Potentially 4-down territory for the Jaguars here. They look to the sidelines, try to get the right personnel in. Big third down play coming up. Eagles make a substitution as well, try to get some more speed on the field, potentially right here. As the Jags send 3 receivers to the quarterback's left, 1 to his right. He stays in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to pass, throws it to his left, and this play is blown dead before it can get started. Going to be a dead ball, illegal procedure on the offense, and that's going to move them back 5 yards and is going to really put this Jaguar offense in a difficult situation now, moving back even farther on third down. You can see they were looking to throw that football, so the Eagle coaching staff were prepared for that, had made a substitution to get another defensive back on the field, and looks like we'll see a similar formation on this play. Again, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Eagles look to be man coverage across the board here. As motion goes to the right, they go with him. Quarterback takes a snap, again looking to pass. He's going to throw it across the middle. That ball is almost picked off by number 3. Great coverage there by the Eagle defense as he undercuts that route. Nice crisp throw, but the Eagle defense is ready. And he undercuts that route and almost picks it off. Going to bring up fourth down. See a great play there by number 3 for the Eagle defense. And on fourth down, they are going to send out the field goal unit here. Ball's going to be spotted just beyond the 20-yard line.
37 yards out.
Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. Nice kick there by the North Pike extra field goal unit. As the kicker's wanting a flag, wanting to know why didn't he get a flag, because he was run into, but no flags come out there. But that's going to give North Pike Jaguars the lead, 10-7 here in this second quarter of the football game, 4:43 to go. Stay tuned for more Eagle football after the break right here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Davis, quick bat back deep. Jones to kick for the Jags.
Welcome back to Eagle Football here on the Eagle Sports Network as the Jaguars lead the Eagles 10-7 in the second quarter of this football game. Jaguars getting ready to kick this ball off from the 40-yard line. Eagles with Quick back deep, along with Davis. This ball is kicked deep to the left. Davis will receive it there just inside the 5-yard line, and he slips down and is going to be marked down on about the 6-7-yard line. Again, this game is being played at Southwest Community College on turf, which typically is not a surface that you see slipping on. But Davis loses his footing there, and again, the Eagles are going to have a really difficult starting field position. They have struggled in that area so far in the first half of this football game, and this will be their worst field position yet, as they're going to start on about their own 6-yard line with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in this second quarter. Now the offense comes out. They give it off to the right side, and there's just no room there, as North Pike is just sending everybody to the line of scrimmage as soon as the ball is snapped, trying to do everything that they can not to allow this Florence running attack to get started. Florence was able to run the ball effectively on their opening series of the game, went down the field, ran it almost exclusively and were able to score. Since then, really not much happening for this Eagle offense as North Pike comes out with 5 men down on the line of scrimmage, 2 linebackers, and nobody more than about 6 yards off the ball. They give it to Quick off the left side, who now has got blockers room out in front. He breaks it across the left side, still on his feet across the 30, and is going to be pushed out of bounds there at about the 30-yard line. And so a nice job by the Eagle offense continuing to move the chains right there. They needed a big play, and they got one. As you see, Quick around the left side, gets some blockers, and is able to continue to run that football down the field. Nice play by the Eagles. They needed to get that ball pushed out of their own end, and they're able to do so. And maybe think about trying to – sorry, there's a flag on the field. I didn't see the flag. They are pointing to the Eagle side, and now they're going to walk this off. Eagle fans not happy about the call there. So that's going to move the ball back inside or near about the 22-yard line. Make a big gain, just a short gain. Still going to bring up first down for the offense. Eagles get off to the left side as that's Quick, who's got a blocker, but tries to bounce that ball outside, and the Jaguars just there string it out and tackle him for no gain on the play. Boy, that penalty really changed the complexion of this drive now, with the clock ticking down, approaching 3 minutes likely before we get this next snap off. Instead of being out across the 30-yard line, you're all the way back just outside your 20-yard line, and it just took a little wind out of the sails for the Eagle offense. Quick now split out to the left, Reed in the shotgun. He fakes to the running back and tries to run this ball straight ahead, but is not able to. There are 2 different blue jerseys awaiting him, and he's tackled for a loss. Going to bring up 3rd and about 12. Again, with the number of bodies that the North Pike defense committing to the line of scrimmage, just continuing to run into the teeth of it. May occasionally yield some nice gains, and has in this football game, but consistently they have been able to slow down this Florence running attack. The Florence offensive line really not able to get a lot of movement up front, as I think they expected to going into this football game. And with so much attention up near the line of scrimmage, that makes that challenging. Reed looking to throw this time. That ball is almost picked off as they're looking for Edmondson, who again appeared to lose his footing maybe and can't break in front of that ball, and that ball hits number 23 for the Jaguars in the hands. Fortunate that it's not intercepted, but it is going to bring up 4th down and another punting situation for the Eagles. A little frustration out of the Eagle offense showing here. after a very promising opening drive, just no rhythm, no real effectiveness, and when they have had some plays, they've had penalties that have brought them back. Now back to punt. This ball is a line drive punt, is received there. Eagles hit him, but he breaks a tackle. Now comes back across to the left side and is going to be tackled around the 50-yard line there by the Eagles. Eagles really struggling to make tackles so far in the first half of this football game. We have seen them struggle at different points of the season with tackling, and tonight has been no exception to that rule. Multiple times they've had, whether it's offensive players or in that case a punt returner, stacked up hands on him but not able to get him to the ground. And they don't give up a long gain right there, but again, it does change field position as North Pike, again, with the ball starting on the 50-yard line. Offense coming off a drive where they put 3 points on the board to take the lead. Here with under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, he takes a snap, gives it to his running back straight ahead, and he is going to be stacked up for no gain this time as he's hit by a number of white jerseys right at the 50-yard line. Better job on the inside of that Eagle defense, not letting the running back get started and not allowing him to break any tackles. They get hands on him and are able to stack him up right there. Second down now from the 50. Quarterback throws out to his right. A lot of cushion there on the right side. That ball is caught. He's going to have a nice gain on the play up near the 39-yard line. Going to be tackled there. That's going to bring up third and maybe a yard. The clock continues to run now, near 1 minute in this first half. We'll see if the Jaguar offense wants to try to push this ball down the field and get some points, or if they're content to let the clock tick. I expect to see him push this ball down the field. He gives it to his running back straight ahead, and he is tackled immediately for a loss on the play, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Coach Davis runs in and takes that timeout. Even though the clock, now it stops. And so as they take a timeout and try to force this North Pike offense to punt, we'll take a timeout. Stay tuned for the conclusion of this first half here, right here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Once again, we'd like to thank our 2023 game day sponsors, North Pike Football and North Pike Athletics. Platinum sponsors include Southwest Mississippi Regional Medical Center and Macomb Coca-Cola. Gold sponsors, H&R Block of Macomb, Hartman Jones Funeral Home, Jason and Christy Jones, Chad Reed Agency, LLC, Shelter Insurance. Your Jaguar Silver sponsors include Wally Jones, candidate for Pike County Sheriff, Tom Ellis Dozer Service, State Representative Sam Mims, Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Macomb, Nunnery Veterinary Hospital, NOLA Lending Group, Natalie McMahon, candidate for Pike County Circuit Clerk, Laurie Allen, Pike County Tax Assessor, Jay Gazzo, Pike County District 4 Supervisor, Graphics, etc., Enterprise Journal, Clark Air Conditioning.
Welcome back to Eagle Football here on the Eagle Sports Network. North Pike offense preparing to punt here with 37 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Jaguars lead 10-7. Eagles force a punt here, trying to get something going. See if they can't maybe get a block here or get something nice on the return. Snap is back. Pressure. Punt is up. And that ball is going to kick forward all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Nice job by the Jags right there. Probably all that they wanted to do was get that punt away and ensure that no return happened, and that is exactly what they accomplished. And so the Eagle offense will come out with 22 seconds. They'll have the ball on their 20-yard line, which is better field position than they had on their last possession after starting on their 6. Last time, I believe they started the possession before that on their 20-yard line as well, and really just not able to get anything going on offense with the exception of their initial drive of the game. Florence began this game by receiving the opening kickoff and marched the football directly down the field, scored, and since then has really struggled to get anything going. Reed this time in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left. He's back now looking to throw. Now he's got room to his right, still looking to pass. He is going to throw it, and that ball is going to be incomplete. Nice sliding attempt by the Eagle receiver there, but that ball hits the turf. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Reed rolling out to his right, has a man right there, does a good job trying to get it to him, but just underthrows it slightly, Edmondson goes down, tries to scoop it up, can't quite get his hands under it, and that's going to bring up second down. Again, you see the Eagles trying to push that football down the field right there, hoping to maybe get something to break and see if they can't steal a score here going into the locker room. Now just 12 seconds left to go before the half. Reed again in the shotgun with two receivers to his left. Now there's whistles. It looks like we're going to have a delay of game on the offense. That's going to move the ball back all the way to the 15-yard line. And you do start to get a little concerned here. Anything could go wrong here deep in your own territory. Bad snap, interception, fumble. They give the ball off to the right to Quick this time, who runs it across the field to his right and is tackled there around the 20-yard line. He's tackled inbounds, and that clock is going to run. And I expect bring us to the end of the half, and it does, with the Jaguars from North Pike leading the Florence Eagles 10-7. A little surprise to start the first half of this football game. I don't expect the Eagles thought they would be behind going into the locker room at halftime. We will see if they can right this ship coming back out of the locker room and what adjustments that they will make. Stay tuned to the Eagle Sports Network as we will bring you some of the halftime festivities, some of the bands and the cheerleaders and dance teams. We're going to take a commercial break, but stay tuned so that you can come back and see all of the excitement at halftime and all of these activities here on the Eagle Sports Network.
ESISupply.net.
It's not if you're going to have a spill at your business or workplace, it's when.
ESISupply.net.
Exorbitant pads by the bundle or roll.
ESISupply.net.
Sockneck boom products, Oil Gator, Oil Dry, spill kits, and much more.
ESISupply.net.
Take it from Scary Gary.
If it can spill, it's gonna.
ESI Supply, 601-933-4910. That's 601-933-4910 or online at
ESISupply.net. ESI Supply.
A good roof keeps the rain off, the wind out, the air in. And a great roof is the last one you'll ever need. For over 40 years, Strength Roofing and Siding has been Mississippi's leading commercial and residential roofing company. From shingles to metal roofs, we take care of what's over your home so you can take care of what's inside. Because this is more than just a roof, it's a feat of strength. Strength Roofing and Siding. Call for a free inspection and estimate today.
has returned from, I understand some people all the way from California to return tonight. All right, let's see if we can find him now. Our class president, where is Deidre Hartwell? Is Deidre here? All right. How about a reporter, Sharon Terriot? There we go. Terrio. Secretary, Patsy Kelly. And student body president, Terry O'Neill. This is the 1978 senior class for North Pike High School.
I'm still talking to BJ.
45 years.
Get the sound off my camera.
And we welcome the Florence High School Marching Band to Homecoming 2023. Take it away.
That's the big red band.
Are you still on me? There you go. There you go.
Once again, let's give it up to the Florence High School marching band.
Take a break.
ESISupply.net.
It's not if you're going to have a spill at your business or workplace, it's when.
ESISupply.net.
Exorbitant pads by the bundle or roll.
ESISupply.net.
Sock neck boom products, oil gator, oil dry, spill kits, and much more.
ESISupply.net.
Take it from Scary Gary.
If it can spill, it's gonna.
ESI Supply, 601-933-4910. That's 601-933-4910 or online at
ESISupply.net. ES.
Welcome back to Eagle Football here on the Eagle Sports Network. You have just, we are at the conclusion of the halftime show. We saw great halftime performances from the North Pike dance team and the Big Red Band. And then we took you to a commercial break while the North Pike Band was playing. They did a great job as well. We always want to get you some time in for our sponsors who do such a great job making the broadcast possible. If you enjoy watching the Eagle Sports Network, that's why we run those commercials. It also gives our crew who is filming and calling the game an opportunity to take a short break. So we appreciate you staying tuned. And as you saw those sponsors, I hope you will go and visit them, take note of them so that you can support them. If you do, tell them that you heard about them here on the Eagle Sports Network. As we get ready for the beginning of this third quarter, the North Pike Jaguars are leading the Florence Eagles 10-7. And that is a bit of a surprise as North Pike comes in 2-4, and Florence comes in 4-3, ranked as the number 3 team in 5A. I think that most people would have expected the Eagles to have a lead in this football game, and so the first half maybe didn't go the way that they expected. but there's still a half of football to play. One of the things that we saw from the Eagles that maybe is uncharacteristic was a little bit of sloppy play, several mistakes from the offense as they had some key penalties that brought back big plays. Their field position regularly to start their drives on offense was inside of their 20-yard line, and they just couldn't overcome those mistakes in the first half. We'll see if they're able to do so here in the second half, but before their offense can get the ball, their defense will have to come out and make a stop, as Florence decided to receive the opening kickoff of the game, and so they'll be kicking this ball off to start this second half. Now, it'll be interesting to see if they indeed do kick this ball off. Florence has kicked a number of onside kicks so far this year, pooch kicks, squib kicks, and we'll see if they have something, trick maybe, ready to start off this second half. That is a time when sometimes you catch another team sleeping. Coach Davis does like to try to steal possessions, and we'll see if they're able to do so. They've got this ball laid on the ground on the 40-yard line. Laces parallel to the line of scrimmage. North Pike, 2 men deep. This ball is going to be whistled into play, and we're going to get this second half underway. Brian Davis walks up to the line to give his team their ready signal. They are ready. Boykin squibs this ball, and it is going to go out of bounds, short, just in front of the 30-yard line. Looking for that ball to maybe try to take a hop. It doesn't really take a hop. It scoops out of bounds right there. And so after that penalty is enforced, North Pike is going to have that football, I believe, on the 35-yard line. Welcome to all of our guests. If you want to know what it looks like in the booth, here we go. If only I had my co-host Ryan Keith with us tonight, we would be in business. We've got a great setup, even to do broadcasts on the road, and so we're so thankful for all of our camera crew. You guys get to hear me and you see me, but there's camera, there's production, there's people on the sidelines, lots of exciting things, a lot more exciting things on the field than here in this booth. So let's take you down to the field as North Pike gets ready to run their first offensive play of this third quarter. Quarterback comes out in the shotgun, 4 wide, stacked on both sides. Quarterback takes a snap, gives it, no, he fakes the handoff and now keeps it off to the left side. He's going to have nice yardage across the 40-yard line and is going to be tackled after a gain of probably 7 yards, maybe 8 yards on that play. Nice first down gain for the North Pike offense. We've seen them run that little read option type of play with great success as they fake the handoff to the running back. Quarterback keeps it. They've also had success just giving it to the running back out of that formation with the Eagle defense spread out. This time the quarterback takes a snap, throws out to his right. Not on the same page, it doesn't look like, with his receiver number 12 right there. Maybe expecting his receiver to come back towards the football, and that ball falls incomplete. Going to bring up third down. Eagles with a lot of cushion on these receivers to the outside on first and second down. We'll see if they tighten up that cushion on third down. Eagle defense really needs to get a stop right here, get this football back in their offense's hands. Didn't have a lot of opportunities in that first half and didn't make much of them when they did. They went down and scored on the opening possession, and after that really could never get back into a rhythm. Jaguars come out again. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. They snap it to the quarterback who runs, and he is going to be tackled short of the first down, and that's going to bring up an interesting situation now with 4th and 1 on the 44-yard line. Be interesting to see. It looks like they may be sending out their punting unit here, but on 4th and 1, you have to be alert for all things, especially a fake. Don't know if he'll want to fake this deep in his own territory. When they've had such success pinning the Eagles back deep, we'll see if they're able to punt this ball away. Nice job by the Eagles making the tackle here, and if they can get this ball in their offense's hands, that's exactly what they want to do. Got Aiden Hemphill back deep. Lots of movement as the formation shifts for the Jags. Snap is back. Punter punts this ball. Flag comes out as he's run into He lays on the ground and is really going to act this thing out, but the flag comes out. That's going to be a first down for North Pike. Even though they just run into him and don't rough him there, the yardage will be enough to get them a first down, I believe. Another mistake by the Eagles here. Penalties have been huge in this game, and in nearly every situation, it has been the Eagles who have suffered because of it. Another one here as they run into the kicker. Defense gets a stop, and now they're going to have to come right back on the field. They did have heavy pressure against the punting unit, and if you tip the football, then you can run into the kicker, but they don't get a touch. They run into the kicker harmlessly so. They just barely bumped into him, but the flag comes out. And Coach Davis is displeased about it. He's displeased with the white hat. I think also going to be displeased with his special teams players for allowing that. So that's going to bring a first down, and it's going to put the Jaguar offense right back out on the field. Trying to get this ball marked here as the officiating crew has really struggled. Now, it looks like that's not a running into the kicker. They mark off a full 15-yard penalty there, and maybe that's what Coach Davis is upset about. They call the roughing the kicker 15 yards, and that's going to move the ball all the way down to the 42-yard line. Wow, that did not look like a roughing situation. I don't know if we can get a replay on that. Maybe we'll get it in a few minutes. They just barely bump into him. He falls. Nice acting job, and it pays off for him as these officials now having another discussion about the call. Let's see if we can get that replay. We don't have a replay there, and they're still discussing the mark-off for this penalty. The ball, I believe, was, well, I don't remember where the ball was. Now it has been spotted on the Eagle 42-yard line. Coach Davis still not pleased with the explanation that he is getting. But here we go. Looks like they're going to mark this ball in, ready for play. They pick up the spot. It was on about the 35-yard line. That's where they dropped their last marker, and I'm not sure. That's not 15 yards, but here we go now. That's movement there. No flag comes out as the tight end rocks back. The player's point. Now he throws deep over the middle. That ball is going to be picked off by the Eagle safety. That's Davis there. And he's going to return it back to about the 25-yard line. And so suddenly the Eagles are glad that the flags don't fly, as it should have been a false start on the left edge right there. Quarterback throws it deep, and it's going to be picked off. And so the penalty is atoned for, and the Eagle offense has the ball after the turnover now with the ball on their 25-yard line. Nice job by Brian Davis just playing that ball in the air. It's really floated out and thrown deep. Not sure if the quarterback thought that there was going to be a flag potentially on the defense, but it was his man who moved. He kind of throws it up for grabs. Davis comes down with it, and now the offense is back in business for the Eagles. They come out in the double wing, shotgun, everybody in tight. They give it to Quick off the right side, who cuts it back up the middle. He's across the 40-yard line and is tackled there at about the 42-yard line. Better blocking by the guys in white up front to start this third quarter. Wondered if we might see some renewed urgency after going into the locker room down. Nice job by the pulling guard coming around, getting a key block so that Xavion Quick can run right off his hip as he cuts it up the field for a nice gain to bring up a first down now from the 41-yard line. Eagles stay in the same formation. Double wing. Everybody in tight. Reading the shotgun. Quick on his right. Gives it to him again off to his left. He cuts up across the 45-yard line, and they continue to push the pile up across the 46, maybe near the 47. Another nice gain on first down by the Eagle offense as they are getting more movement by the guys up front than they got on any of their last three possessions of the second quarter. This looks more like the type of offensive success that the Eagle offense had on their opening drive of the game. We'll hope maybe that they can replicate the result. They come out again in a tight formation, double wing. No receivers. Reed in the shotgun. Looks over the set. They shift to the left. He takes the snap, and he's going to keep it off to his right. He's going to be stacked up there for no gain on the play. Nice job by the North Pike defense, just committing everybody to the line of scrimmage. The end man comes all the way up to push that play back to the inside, and he's got some more help after Reed tries to find a little gap. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5 yards. Big 3rd down play as the Eagle offense wants to continue on the move here, down 7-10 with 8 minutes and 10 seconds clock running here in the 3rd quarter. Reading the shotgun. This time the motion's to the right. Everybody in tight. He gives it off to his right. Quick, looking for a hole. Is not going to find one, and he's going to be stopped for a loss. As the North Pike defense just continues to send bodies. No real misdirection or attempt to kind of take advantage of the aggressive pursuit so far from the Florence offense, and they're going to be stopped here and send out the punt team. They come out quick, they fake it, they give it to the up back. He's free, he's in the open field across to the 40, and he's going to be tackled there at the 45-yard line when they came out quick. I thought we might be expecting a fake. We saw that last week. They run it again this week. They snap it to Quick. They don't give the North Pike defense time to adjust, and that's a big conversion there for a 1st down to keep the offense on the field and keep this drive alive. A little extracurricular activity there after the play. The officials kind of get it sorted out. Flags don't fly. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Eagles from the North Pike 34-yard line. Reed again in the shotgun. Line shifts to the left. This time he gives it to Quick off to his left, who cuts it back up in the inside. He's going to be stacked up there for no gain. We continue to see the North Pike defense just really aggressive with their movement from the linebackers and the defensive backs. As soon as the ball is snapped, they are charging forward into the line of scrimmage and making sure they try to set that edge to not let the Eagle offensive players get to the outside. They've been very effective in doing that so far. When the Eagles have tried to turn it back in, they've had good pursuit from the inside out. Eagles in the I formation now. They give it off to the right side. This is Brian Davis, who bounces it out to the outside. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. Brian Davis with the long touchdown run as he gets in at tailback out of the I formation this time. We talked about how the North Pike offense had done a good job setting the edge. They don't do so in that case. They let Brian Davis get to the outside. He's probably the fastest back in the backfield. He bounces it to the outside, runs by one man, runs by another, and takes it the rest of the way into the end zone down the sideline. And that's going to make it 13-10 for the Eagles as they line up for this extra point. Great play right there for the Florence offense. Flags come out here. Going to have a dead ball, illegal procedure against the offense. Going to move this extra point attempt back 5 more yards. Again, just indicative of the kind of game it's been so far for the Florence offense. Even though they just come off a nice touchdown play and a long run, they follow it back up with a penalty. And that's happened to them multiple times when they kind of get something going and then penalties derail them. Hopefully that won't happen here, as this extra point gets just a little bit more difficult. Everybody again set now. Reed gets his spot. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. Nice job by the extra point unit there, getting that point on the board. And the Florence Eagles take the lead here, 14-10 with 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Stay tuned for more Eagle football right here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Boyd. Boyd once again will kick.
Welcome back to Eagle Football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Eagles have just scored to take the lead 14-10 with 6 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Now they're getting ready to kick this ball off. It is laid sideways on the ground. Kicker comes. He is going to squib this ball off to the right side. It bounces and skips and is fielded around the 20-yard line by 11 from North Pike, who runs it around to the right side. Got room around the right side. Nice job by number 2 holding his side of the field and makes the tackle there just short of the 30-yard line. And that is where the North Pike offense will take the field, and the Eagle defense will come out. The Eagle defense was able to get a turnover after the opening possession by the North Pike offense, and they're able to turn it into 7 points here in this third quarter. The North Pike offense had had some success before that pass was intercepted. They had the ball in the Eagle territory, but the turnover changes things, and the offense is able to go down and score. This time the Jags come out with trips to the right, quarterback in the shotgun. One running back in the backfield. Now he readies, takes the snap. He's going to run this ball straight ahead. Has a nice gain out over the 37-yard line. As the North Pike offense able to just consistently run the ball for good yardage on first down. That's a gain of about 9 there. It's just a direct snap to the quarterback. He takes it, follows his running back, and has nice running room. Eagle defense only with 3 down linemen, and linebackers really 4 or 5 yards deep as they kind of do the same play, snap it again to the quarterback. He has good yardage out across the 40-yard line to maybe the 42-yard line. And, again, just kind of a matchup of bodies there with so many navy jerseys on that offensive line and so few white jerseys in tight. The Florence defense continuing to stay spread out and seemingly content to give them those types of gains. 9 on first down, and then on second a gain of 6 more. And now it is, again, 1st and 10 from the 42. Now flags come in before the play. Going to have, I believe, an illegal procedure here against North Pike. That's going to move them back 5 yards, and maybe something that could be a really good thing for this Florence defense, as now that conversion is going to get a little more difficult and move that football back 5 yards into a 1st and 15. The Florence defense does tend to play a bend but don't break type of style and wants the offense to have to make multiple plays and sustain drives, hoping for a mistake, which the North Pike offense did make last time out. And sometimes putting them behind the chains increases the opportunity for mistakes to be made. Quarterback still in the shotgun, takes the snap. This time gives it to his running back off the left side. And he's going to have a gain of about 5, tackle by 35 there from the Florence Eagles, who does a nice job bringing him down after a gain of about 4 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and about 11. Again, you see this Florence defense, just 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, 4 defensive backs in the game.
No gain on the play.
Trips to the right side of the formation for the Jags. Quarterback claps, now looks to the side to get the play call. Ready for the snap. Looking to pass this time. Now he's going to have to run after heavy pressure. He cuts it up, breaks a tackle, and gets the ball across the 50-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and about 3 yards. Nice job by the quarterback there from North Pike, making something out of nothing. He's a little slow to get upright here as he kind of lowers his head and has a nice gain on the play. And looks like he's going to be injured on the play. As they tend to him, why don't we take a timeout as the players take a knee? Let's go to a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more Eagle football right here on the Eagle Sports Network.
so important to his left shoulder.
Welcome back to Eagle Football here on the Eagle Sports Network. As you see, the injured North Pike player gets up onto his feet and is walking off under his own power. Looks like he had a leg injury there. That is the quarterback who just made a nice play to bring up third and short. We have seen he is not the only player to take snaps tonight. There's been many times so far in this game already that they have brought in a different offensive player to take direct snaps and run the ball, but I believe he is the only North Pike quarterback who has thrown a pass, and so we'll keep our eyes on him to see if he's able to come back into the switch. I think he's going to have the line to gain. Each time that number 4 has been in the backfield and has taken that snap, all that he has done is immediately catch it and run forward. And so you would expect with him in the game for the Florence defense to be able to make some adjustments and really key on that, as there's potentially a more limited offense, maybe a more limited skill set with throwing the football with this backup quarterback in the game. First down and 10 now, just inside the 46-yard line of the Eagles for North Pike. Quarterback this time takes the snap, gives it to his running back, who's got a nice gain across the right side. Not a lot of penetration by the white shirts on the defense up front. Good job by this North Pike offensive line, giving their guys some room to operate, and North Pike able to do so far in this game what Florence wants to be able to do when they are on offense, and that is dictate the pace of this game. North Pike been able to possess the ball and continue to move the ball forward and convert. Motion now to the left as the quarterback takes the snap. He's going to give it again to the running back off the left side, who's in the open field. And a nice play to tackle him. Last man to beat, gets him by the shoelaces and saves a touchdown. That's Brian Davis who makes that tackle before he beats the last man and goes into the end zone. Nice play by Davis, who is a little slow to get up, and now he drops to a knee and is going to take a seat there. As we've got an injured player on the field, we'll take another time out and take a break here. Stay tuned for more Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Welcome back to Eagle Football on the Eagle Sports Network. Brian Davis able to get up and get off the field under his own power. Hope he'll be back in this football game soon. Going to be 1st and 10 for North Pike as they get a first down on that play. Snap it again to the quarterback, who keeps it. Is hit at the line of scrimmage but breaks a tackle and falls forward and has a gain of 4 more yards on the play. Again, we've seen the Eagles a number of times tonight make contact with runners in the backfield but not able to corral him. And these North Pike running backs still able to gain positive yards on those plays. Eagles continue with 3 down linemen. Now they do have another defensive back moved up a little closer to the line. Quarterback stays in the shotgun. Gives it to the running back again, who's straight ahead, breaks tackle, breaks another, and he's going to be tackled near the first down yardage at around the 15-yard line. Again, the Eagles hit him, but he runs through an arm tackle and has nice yardage on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and less than a yard. Clock ticks down near a minute here in this 3rd quarter. Quarterback takes a snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it, runs straight ahead across the 15-yard line and spins down near the 10-yard line. That's a first down and going to bring up 1st and goal from just about the 10-yard line of the Eagles. Eagles now committing a few more bodies to the line of scrimmage. See if they can try to slow down this North Pike offense. Jags with twins to the right. Still in the shotgun. Motion to the left. Quarterback takes the snap, keeps it to his left. He has hit immediately the line of scrimmage and kind of ducks under the defensive tackle there and is stopped that time for no gain on the play. Maybe a gain of 1. Looks like the ball is spotted on around the 9-yard line. Nice job by the Eagle defensive front that time, getting some penetration. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter with your Florence Eagles leading 14-10. We're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, stay tuned for the conclusion of this, or the beginning of this fourth quarter here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Florence leads it by a score of 14-10.
Welcome back to Eagle Football here on the Eagle Sports Network. As the North Pike Jaguars are down by 4 here. The Florence are leading 14-10, but North Pike offense with the ball inside the 10-yard line on second down now as we start this fourth quarter. North Pike has had a long time-consuming drive here to conclude the third quarter. Really want to cash it in with a touchdown. Quarterback takes the snap, runs to his right, is strung out, and great pursuit there by the Eagle offense. Flags fly in. Hope we didn't catch a face mask right there as we've got him stopped for a loss on the play. We'll watch for this signal. I believe the Eagles may have gotten a face mask here, and they do. It's been mistake after mistake for the Eagles tonight. Each time the offense gets something going, penalty flags fly. Each time the defense makes a play, penalty flags have flown. And instead of third and long after a nice stop, that's going to bring up second and goal from inside the 5-yard line. Or maybe right at the 5-yard line. Eagle defense still needing a stop, clinging to a 4-point lead. North Pike, with their backup quarterback in the game here, has not thrown a pass. They have direct snapped it to him. He's either handed it off or run it every time. This time the snap is high. It's collected by the running back, and he is tackled there for a loss. Fortunate for North Pike to be able to hang on to that football as it is snapped high and the running back collects it. But a nice break for the Eagle defense as they do get a stop. And that's going to bring up third down with the ball maybe back on the 6-yard line. A discussion with some of the Eagle defenders now with the Eagle player down on the knee. And that's 10 for the Eagles, who's going to have to take a break right here as he drops to a knee after that play. Kind of favoring his hand, it looks like. Hopefully nothing serious, and he'll be able to get back into this game. And this is a big third down play. It's third down and goal with the ball just outside the 5-yard line. Eagle defense needing a stop. They have a 4-point lead. The clock is running. Under 12 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Again, backup quarterback in the game here hasn't thrown a pass so far in this game. Takes this snap from the shotgun. Whistles blow. It looked like Coach Davis was getting ready to take a timeout there as he saw the formation. He kind of walked out near the field, and just before the snap, he does take that timeout. And so he wants to be sure we get a stop on this play. probably the biggest play of the game so far with the ball deep in your own territory. And as they take a timeout, let's take another timeout as well. Stay tuned for more Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network.
But they're not playing.
Welcome back to Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Third down play from the 5-yard line. Quarterback takes a snap, runs it straight ahead. He's wrapped up there by a host of Eagle defenders. Flags fly. Again, be interesting to see if we get a face mask penalty, another face mask penalty. See if we can get a replay of that, see if he's got a hand on the face mask or just the helmet. He calls dead ball, face mask on the defense. It's about the fourth one this game where we're on a tackle, and we get a hand on a face mask. Hard to see if he just has the helmet or if he grabs the face mask there, but either way, he grabs the helmet there, kind of underneath that, and I think that is the right call. Man, just really unfortunate now is that's going to bring up 3rd and goal from now inside the 5-yard line. That's going to be a half a distance to the goal. Not an automatic first down right there, but still does give them that 3rd down play back and moves the ball even closer to the end zone. Quarterback in the shotgun takes a snap. It's over his head. He picks it up, turns to run. He's going to be brought down there by a host of Eagle defenders. Second time we've seen the snap go over his head, and a great response by the Eagle defense to get him down right there. We almost missed the tackle again in the backfield, but fortunate that there's a host of people coming, and that's going to bring up 4th down, and the North Pike Jaguars are going to send their field goal unit on. We've seen them already make 1 field goal in this game. See if they can complete another here. Ball is on about at the 15-yard line. Snap is back, hold is down. The kick is up. And it is no good. This time he misses. And that's a nice stop by this Eagle defense to keep North Pike off the board and preserve their 4-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Aided by a snap that goes over the quarterback's head. The penalty does not come back to hurt them. And we'll see if the offense can do what they have been really good at so far in this season. And that is making long drives and taking a lot of time off the clock. Last week, Florence needed to close a game down by making a long drive, and they were able to take more than 7 minutes off the clock and never give the football back to the other offense. We'll see what the offense can do here as North Pike has everybody up on the line of scrimmage. They give it off to the left side, and Quick has it out across the 25-yard line and going to be tackled there around the 26. You can see North Pike really selling out to try to stop this run now. Everybody is on the line of scrimmage, and if the Florence offense is able to just get one man a crease, you could see one go a long way. Quick a little shaken up there as he's kind of bouncing on one foot. He's going to stay in the game on this 2nd and 5. Again, everybody in tight motion. They give it to Davis around the right side, who is upended there after just a short gain on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and about 3 yards. North Pike committing everybody to the line of scrimmage. Florence trying to do everything that they can to continue to gain positive yards on offense. A little excitement there from the Eagle offensive line as they know this is their opportunity to put their stamp on this game here on 3rd and 3. 9 minutes, clock still running. Reed in the shotgun. Quick on his right. Takes a snap, gives it to Quick. He cuts it across the left side. He bounces it back across the middle. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. One man's trying to get him. He won't. At the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. And there are no flags. Great play by the Florence Eagles as Xavion Quick takes that football. I think about 65 yards for a touchdown, maybe his longest play of the year. We talked about, with the commitment of the Jaguar defense, everybody pressed up, how if you could just get a crease, you could take one the distance. Xavion Quick gets some great blocks up front, guys lead him, and then once he gets into the open field, he shows you the speed and does the rest. And that's going to make it 20-10 Eagles with a huge play late here in this 4th quarter. They line up for the extra point now. The kick is up, and it is good, and that's going to make it 21-10 Eagles. As we get ready to come back and kick this ball off in just a moment, we'll see the rest of this 4th quarter. Stay tuned for more Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Jackson, Kirsten Martin, Van Quinn, Anisha Sarton.
Welcome back to Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network with 8 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this 4th quarter. Florence leads 21-10. Nice offensive explosion, big play by Xavion Quick on 3rd down and short. He takes the ball 65 yards for a touchdown run to increase the Eagles' lead. Great answer late in this 4th quarter after a big defensive stop to go down and score. Now Boykin kicks this ball. It's off an up back. Ball still loose. It's covered there by North Pike. And I think the Jaguars get on it just in the nick of time as it hits an up back. He's trying to field it. Gets away, and they are able to cover it. And that's where the North Pike offense will take the field. North Pike offense, last time they had the ball, able to drive down deep into Eagle territory, in fact, all the way down inside the 5-yard line, but not able to put the ball in the end zone. After a series of penalties that put them in, and then a snap over the quarterback's head, they attempt a field goal, and they miss. And after getting the stop, Florence offense drives it out, and on a 3rd and short, Xavion Quick breaks a long touchdown run to give his team an extended lead. North Pike quarterback takes a snap this time, gives it off to his running back off his right. He's going to be tackled there after a short game. Nice penetration by that defensive front and the guys in white on this Florence defense. North Pike player shaken up on the play. Looks to be the running back number 4, who also sometimes has taken some snaps as the backup quarterback. Looks like he may be struggling with a cramp here. as they try to get him off. Hopefully get some fluids in him and hopefully see him back in this game. Again, the North Pike offense already with a backup quarterback has been in the game, and now looks like a different quarterback, number 2, coming in. See if he's more of a passing threat now with his team down 11. Just around 8 minutes left to go in this football game. 2nd and 7. Jags with 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Quarterback in the gun, the running back to his right. Eagles with 1 deep safety. 3 down linemen, they send pressure off the right side. Quarterback breaks free to his right, and a nice open field tackle right there by the Eagle defender Aguilar as that quarterback breaks the pocket after the Eagles send pressure, and looks like he's got a chance to break out a nice gain on the play, but Aguilar able to bring him down in a one-on-one situation to bring up a 3rd and about 4 yards. Jag offense again with 4 wide. Twins each side. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pressure again by the Eagles. That ball is snapped high, and it is covered there by the Jag quarterback, but that is going to bring up 4th down and about 10 and a likely punting situation. It's hard to punt the football when you're down 11 with nearing 7 minutes left to go in this game, but it's hard to go for it on 4th and 10 this deep in your own territory. Looks like they're going to leave the offense on the field here and make their stand right here and now. A stop by the Eagle defense here would put them in a great situation to potentially be able to feel like they were in great position to finish off this game on offense and take these last 6+ minutes off the clock. North Pike's going to take a timeout to think about it. As they do, let's take a timeout as well. Stay tuned for more Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Welcome back to Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network as it's 4th down and 10. North Pike with the football, needing to convert here late in this 4th quarter, down 11. Quarterback in the shotgun takes a snap. Pressure off to his left. He throws it out to his left, and that ball is incomplete. Had a receiver there, but the ball is just underthrown, and the Florence defense is going to get a great stop there to put themselves in a position where they can finish this game potentially on offense if they can convert just a few first downs. North Pike only with 1 timeout left here in this 4th quarter. Again, Florence up 21-10. Nice 4th quarter here for the Florence offense and defense as the defense gets a stop. The offense has put together back-to-back touchdown drives. And now the offense again has the football deep in North Pike territory with the ball on the 35-yard line. Reed takes the snap, keeps it on the left side. He's hit immediately. Going to be stacked up for a short loss on the play. Really nowhere to go for Reed there. You can see the Florence coaching staff just keeping the ball as secure as possible in Reed's hands. He's an effective runner, very secure with the football. And you take a short loss there, but all you're really trying to do for the Eagles here is continue to keep this clock running. As they'll take their time here. Still in the huddle with only 15 seconds left to go on the play clock. Now they'll break the huddle and take to the line with 10 seconds, and they'll snap it under 5. Reed does take the snap, gives it to Quick off to his right side. Flag comes down behind the play as Quick still on his feet. So he's going to be stacked up there for maybe a short gain on the play, gets the ball maybe back to the 35-yard line, but we'll see what the flag is. Came from a position and where you might expect to see a holding call. It is holding on the offense. And that's going to move the ball back 10 yards. to the 46-yard line. So going to bring up 2nd down and 21 here for the offense. 5:50 left to go in the 4th quarter. Coach Davis calling for the clock to be wound.
2nd and 21.
They give it to Edmondson around the left side. This time he cuts it back to the inside and then back out to the outside across the 40. He is hit hard there. And around the 36-yard line. But a nice gain to get back to the original line of scrimmage there for Edmondson. See a nice cut inside and then outside. See him pushed out of bounds there. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 12 yards. Eagles would love to convert here. But with the clock running, the main thing they want to do is continue to see this clock run, as they've done a good job getting out of the huddle late and making sure they don't snap this ball until they've taken every possible second off the clock. As again, the play clock's under 5, and now Reed takes the snap. Gives it to Quick off the right side. He pushes the pile ahead to the 26, 27-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, but a situation where you expect to see the Florence offense continue to go for this on 4th down, and again, just keep this clock running. Of course, you want to convert here. You're not going to punt this deep in your opponent's territory, and so just a good situation for the Florence offense as they've gotten nice gains on back-to-back plays on 2nd and 3rd down to potentially get in position to convert this, and if you do, you feel like you can take the other 4.5 minutes off this clock. Again, the play clock ticks down under 5. Reed looks to the side. Looks like the Eagles are going to take a timeout here and rethink this 4th down play as they get every second they can off the clock. Now they're gathering their offense together and figure out what their play call is on 4th down. Stay tuned for this 4th down play after this break from our commercial sponsors right here on the Eagle Sports Network. Football here on the Eagle Sports Network. We've got a 4th down play with just over 4 minutes left to go in this game. The Eagles trying to finish off this clock. Reed in the shotgun takes a snap, looking to pass, pump fakes. He throws it deep. He's got a man. Ball is a little underthrown and is just knocked away right there. Probably a good play by the Jaguar defensive back just to go ahead and knock that ball down. If he intercepts it there, he's got a chance to maybe make a return, but more than likely he is tackled deep in his own territory. Rather, he just knocks it down and allows his team to take the ball over at the line of scrimmage. So with 4 minutes left to go in this game, the Eagles are up 21-10. They do take a significant amount of time off the clock with that offensive possession. Again, the Jaguars with only 1 timeout remaining. It's been a nice response from the Eagles after a sluggish first half of football. They went into the locker room down 3 with only putting up 7 points in that first half. They come out of the second half, get a stop, go down and score, get another stop after a missed field goal, go down and score again, and have taken control of this game late here, 21-10.
Once again, we have a cell phone. Everybody's lost one. Come up to the press box and identify it. Jags have it at the 32.
Well, the Pike quarterback throws it out to his left. That ball is caught. Receiver has it and is knocked down after he crosses the 45-yard line. Again, the Eagles just don't want to give up anything big as the clock continues to run and North Pike goes quickly. I want to give a shout out to all our viewers, especially those that are viewing in other countries. Want to give a special shout out to Sydney Higdon, who's watching all the way in Austria. We're excited for all of you, but if anybody is watching from farther than Austria like the Higdons, please let us know. We'll get you a shout out as well. As this time he throws it again off to his left side, and it is caught. Receiver steps out of bounds there, just shy of the 45-yard line. North Pike offense happy to take those yards, and I think the Eagle defense content to give them up. One thing they would like to do is to make tackles in bounds to keep this clock running. Going to be 2nd and 3 here. Ball on the 47-yard line of the Eagles. Quarterback takes a snap. There's motion there by the guys on the line of scrimmage from North Pike, and I think they're going to get moved back 5 yards. Looked like they had a little bubble screen action working to the outside, and that slot receiver left a second early, is what it looked like to me. North Pike coach is not happy with the call, or maybe not happy with his receiver. They do move him back 5 yards. That's going to make it 2nd and 7. Eagles now with 2 safeties deep in their corners, walked 7-8 yards off the line of scrimmage, trying to keep everything in front of them. Quarterback rolls to his right, and he is going to be sacked there at about the 35-yard line by the Eagle defensive end. Quarterback's trying to roll out to his right there, and he kind of rolls right into the pressure. If he stays in the pocket, he's probably got more time, and that's just a nice play by the Eagle defensive end to bring up a big sack right there, bring up 3rd and 20-plus yards as we roll down near 2.5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Quarterback throws this ball out to his left. It is caught just shy of midfield. Receivers then pushed out of bounds near the 48, 49-yard line. Actually, they're going to mark him out of bounds all the way back at maybe the 46-yard line, and that's going to bring up 4th down and about 9. I want to give you a score update from other places in the district. Brookhaven is beating Provine tonight in another district matchup, a team that Florence was able to beat last week in Brookhaven, and Provine, a team that was ranked ahead of them in 5A. So a big win tonight for Brookhaven potentially, and another opportunity for Florence to secure their position at the top of the district. This pass is thrown out to the quarterback's left. It's incomplete, but the quarterback goes down and the flag flies. Ronnie Aguilar there with heavy pressure, with his hands up, feels like he barely touches the guy, but the quarterback's looking for the flag. The umpire pulls the flag, and I think this is going to be a roughing the passer that is likely to bring up an automatic 1st down for the Eagles. We'll see this on the replay as Aguilar comes in, and we don't quite get that as we follow the pass of that football, but there was a little contact behind that play. Quarterback goes down, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Again, talking about the scores from around the district, Florence with a big win last week, and again, opportunity looks like to finish this game off to go 2-0 in the district and really be in a great position if they can continue to win the games that you would expect them to so far, an opportunity to continue to stay in the lead for the district title. Quarterback this time throws it off to his right. Receiver tries to go up and make a nice catch. He can't quite bring it in, and that ball comes down incomplete. A couple of Eagle defenders had their eyes on that football as it looked like it came out a little high. I think they thought they were going to take that one and go to the house. Instead, the receiver climbs the ladder but can't quite bring it down. 2nd and 10 here. Ball just inside the Eagle 40-yard line. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the game. Quarterback takes the snap. Pressure, throws out to his left, and that is a nice throw and catch right there as he throws that ball all the way across the field and has it in his receiver's hands. It's going to be spotted out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. He throws that ball a really long way. By the time he is backpedaled and throws it off his back foot, but again, it's going to bring up 3rd down and maybe a yard. The North Pike offense needs a conversion here. Because he's able to catch that ball and step out of bounds, the clock does not run. Only burned maybe 7 seconds left to go, left in that play, and now they run the third down play. Quarterback takes a snap looking to his right, and he throws out to his right. Has a man, but overthrows him there. And that'll bring up fourth down. Again, a lot of cushion from the Eagle defenders, just trying to keep everything in front of them. And the North Pike offense has a man running open underneath, and they just can't quite connect. And Eagle defense, again, a chance to get a stop here on fourth down. Minute 56 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Eagles leading 21-10. Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to keep it, fake the handoff, has it off to his right. He is going to be pushed out of bounds there, just near the 20-yard line, but he is going to have good yardage for the first down. Again, he goes out of bounds, and that's going to, well, that clock is still running now, so I'm not going to question it. And now it does stop with a minute 33. Again, the North Pike coaching staff is questioning why the clock continued to run. He's not pleased. I observed something similar to what he did. He's had a hard time with the officials tonight. Not very pleased with their performance. I don't think he's going to get any time put back on the clock here, although there is a discussion happening at midfield. Again, it's 21-10. Eagles lead, a minute 33 left to go in the fourth quarter. North Pike with the ball on the Eagle 20-yard line. North Pike trying to see if they can get a score here, and then they would have to come back and kick an onside kick and try to get another quick score, which we have seen crazier things happen in high school football of every level. If you're the Eagle defense here, you want to do all you can to keep this ball out of the end zone. They have given this North Pike offense a lot of cushion on this drive so far. It looks like they will tighten that cushion up here now with the ball at the 20-yard line. Jaguars with 4 wide. Quarterback takes a snap. He's got a man in the middle, and that ball is caught for a touchdown as they spread everybody out. And number 12 for North Pike just runs a little post route on the inside, and a pass is made across the middle. No help there in the middle of the field, and that's a touchdown. Nice play there from North Pike with a minute 36 seconds left. That's going to make it 16-21. North Pike lining up, looks like to go for 2 here. And looks like they're going to spot this football on the left hash, which you get the option of which hash to put the football on, or in the center when you go for 2. So they're going to spot this on the left hash, and looks like go trips to the right side of the formation. North Pike has passed the ball effectively late in this football game with not just the backup, but potentially the third-string quarterback in now. We'll see if they do again. Motion now, and I think we're going to have a timeout by the Florence coaching staff as they want to do all they can to stop this 2-point conversion. We're going to take one last commercial break here as we go to timeout. Stay tuned for more Eagle football here on the Eagle Sports Network.
A good roof keeps the rain off, the wind out, the air in, and a great roof is the last one you'll ever need. For over 40 years, Strength Roofing and Siding has been Mississippi's leading commercial and residential roofing company. From shingles to metal roofs, we take care of what's over your home so you can take care of what's inside. Because this is more than just a roof, it's a feat of strength. Strength Roofing and Siding. Call for a free inspection and estimate today.
ESISupply.net.
It's not if you're going to have a spill at your business or workplace, it's when.
ESISupply.net.
Exorbitant pads by the bundle or roll.
ESISupply.net.
Sockneck boom products, oil gator, oil dry, spill kits, and much more.
ESISupply.net.
Take it from Scary Gary.
If it can spill, it's gonna.
ESI Supply, 601-933-4910. That's 601-933-4910 or online at
esisupply.net.
Welcome back to Eagle Football here on the Eagle Sports Network as North Pike has scored to make it 21-16 and now line up to go for two. Quarterback in the gun, motion across the formation. He rolls to his right. He's going to cut it up, looking to run. Now he throws it late. That ball is intercepted, and the defender tries to run it back right there, but I believe in high school football that two-point conversion play is blown dead on the change of possession. And again, the officials are not looking to mark or spot the football. As soon as that football is turned over, that play is over. It can't be returned for points there on a two-point conversion or an extra point for that matter in high school football. And so it will be North Pike with the opportunity to kick this football off down 5. They wanted that two-point conversion to try to put them in a position where they could have a field goal to tie, but they're not able to do that. So a big stop right there by the Eagle defense. The quarterback thinks he's going to run that ball, then tries to pull up and throw it once he sees he's not going to make it, just out of desperation, and a good job to secure that stop. So what we'll see here is the North Pike kickoff team have to come out and try to secure an onside kick. Now, we have seen Florence field some onside kicks. They gave up an onside kick and did have one recovered against them so far this year. This time, however, they will be ready. They've got the hands team on. And if they can recover this kick, they should be able to kneel on this football and run out this clock. The kicker's setting the ball up to kick it to his left. He's got it up on the tee and will kick it down end over end. Florence adjusts, looking to field this football. Now they slide over. He does kick it. The ball goes 10 yards and is covered there very well by the Florence hands team, as that is Aiden Hemphill with a nice job scooping that ball like a slow ground ball on the Church League softball field. He just kind of gets right on top of it, lets the ball roll to him, possesses it there, and that is where the Florence offense will have the ball right at the 50-yard line with 1 minute and 33 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. Eagles line up in the power I. They give it to the deep man, who is quick, who runs straight ahead, breaks a tackle, and falls forward for a nice gain of 5 yards on first down. There'll be a timeout here by the North Pike defense. I was mistaken earlier. I thought that they only had one timeout remaining, but if the scoreboard is correct, it looks like they may still have 3 timeouts remaining. Not sure if it is, but they do have at least one because they have taken it here. Let's keep it right here, as we've had a number of timeouts here late in this football game. I want to just talk a little bit about where we are and where the Florence team is, assuming they can try to get this game into the books here with it 21-16. Florence has an opportunity here to go 2-0 in the district. They had a big win over Brookhaven last week. Brookhaven now is leading Provine, also in a big district game. And Provine is also ranked in the top 10 in 5A. Florence is ranked number 5. I believe Provine is ranked number 3. And so with Provine taking a loss and Brookhaven already having a loss, I believe that would make Florence the only undefeated team left in their district. And so they really need to find a way to finish this game off tonight. Again in the power I. They give it again to Quick off to the left side. He breaks free across the 40-yard line, makes a man miss. He's at the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10. They're not going to get him, and he's all the way into the end zone for another touchdown. He just ran a long one back on the previous possession. He does it again here late in this football game. Great job by this Florence offense, and not just Xavier Quick, but that Florence offensive line really exerting their will late in this football game. We talked about at the beginning of this game that we expected Florence to be able to run the football effectively, and they just could not do that with a few exceptions in the first half. They did it on their very first drive of the game, and then were really kind of shut out for the rest of the half. They came out in the second half with some renewed enthusiasm, maybe a little different plan, and the offensive line really took this football game over late. And now we see the score extend all the way out to 28-16. They have done a great job on that offense, making the adjustments that they needed to make to be able to secure this win of this football game. Again, they went into the locker room down 3 at 10-7 and really looked out of sorts on offense in a number of ways. And now they're able to finish this game off strong with the score being 28-16. We have seen the offense look a little bit more like what we expected it to look late in this game, early in this game. And so Xavion Quick, again, with just a beautiful run right there. I don't know if we can get the replay of that to see that offensive line clear the way. We see the guys right there on the bench getting everybody excited. And now we see the extra point replay, and so we may be too far ahead to go back and get that one. But just want to shout out to all those guys. Offensive line has done a great job here in this second half to get Quick the space he needs. So we'll see them there. You see Quick runs through the inside. He breaks one tackle, makes one man miss, and they're just not going to catch him after that. But even at that, he doesn't get contact until he's already through the line of scrimmage and breaking tackles 3 and 4 yards down the line of scrimmage. That is what Xavion Quick excels at, is breaking those arm tackles, running through those tackles in the secondary. If he can get started, he is a load to bring down. Where teams are effective is not letting him get started. When the offensive line can just give him a crease, he is really, really tough to stop. Now the Eagles prepare to kick this ball off. Again, looking likely at a squib kick with the ball laying down on the ground. Done that a number of times, and the North Pike kick return team has had a hard time collecting it. They do again. Ball skips through and goes into the end zone for a touchback. That's a great job by the kicker right there, just kicking that ball through the return team, giving them no opportunity to get a return and a big play late in this football game. So we're down at 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go in this game. Again, the Eagles now up 28-16. So with the Eagles looking at 2-0, if we can get through the last minute of this football game, be a great opportunity for them to continue looking at trying to secure their position in the district and potentially playoff position. They go on the road next week to another district game with Natchez, I believe. Got lots of motion there on the field, but the ball is not snapped. Everybody but the center moves. The Florence Eagle defense is saying, hey, I'm going to go get that football. The flags are kind of late. The North Pike receivers are 15, nearly 20 yards down the field before they realize that the ball was never snapped because the whistles blow so late. Everybody is confused, and finally the referee steps in and throws a flag right at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback now takes the snap, throws it out to his left. It's caught there around the 20-yard line, and then he is run out at maybe the 23-yard line.
To the 22-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Eagle defense, again, just trying to keep everything in front of them here. Don't want to give up anything big. Quarterback looking to pass. Now he's going to step up, flip the ball forward. That ball is caught right on the sidelines, just beyond the 30-yard line. Nice play right there by the North Pike quarterback, who for the second time in this game kind of makes as if he's going to run, knows where the line of scrimmage is, and then flips it forward to his receiver, who is open and immediately steps out of bounds with 49 seconds. It's going to be 1st and 10. Quarterback can get in the shotgun. Eagles with everybody deep. Throws it out to his left, and that ball is again caught. And he's going to be hit immediately. Aiden Hemphill with a nice tackle on the play. As the ball kind of floats out there, really gives the Eagles a chance to kind of get a lot of momentum going into this tackle as the quarterback throwing off his back foot, floats it, and just hit Pill on the dead run, able to wrap him up, throws another one. This ball is tipped and almost intercepted out on the right side as the quarterback throws another one that hangs up, and two players jump up to get it, and the second Eagle defender has it in his hands and just can't quite collect it. He wanted to get that interception and kind of close this game out, as it feels like this game is going to take forever to end now with 24 seconds left to go. Quarterback again throws it off to his left. That ball is caught. He's got it across the 50-yard line for a first down, and he goes out of bounds up near the 45, maybe the 44. Now with 18 seconds left to go in the game. Again, Eagles up 28-16. Trying to get this clock to triple digits, triple zeros. Quarterback takes a snap, again looking to pass. And this ball is going to be thrown incomplete as he approaches the line of scrimmage, looking for a man off to his left. Underthrows it this time. The ball skips, and that's going to take us down to 12 seconds left to go in the game. This North Pike coaching staff obviously believes in playing to the clock is on all zeros, with the game out of reach, potentially score-wise. But they're going to play to the very end, get their guys some opportunities. And the Eagles now with, looks like about 8 defenders, 40 yards deep. Quarterback this time scrambles out to his left and is going to be pushed out of bounds there with 3 seconds left to go on the clock. The clock operator really is trying to let this game in, but he just cannot as he stops it with 1 second left to go. If he could have just gotten us one more second, we could have wrapped this thing up. It's going to be a nice win for Florence at the end of the day as they move everybody back towards their own end zone. Just 3 defenders up, 2 on the line of scrimmage, 1 maybe 6-7 yards off the line of scrimmage, as they were down in this football game and found a way to battle back. Really the mark of a good football team, showing that resiliency that Florence has shown. And now we've got a timeout from the North Pike coaching staff as they're going to do all they can to extend this. 1 second left to go in the game. Coach Davis is going to talk to his guys. We're going to keep it right here for this last timeout, just to talk about how resilient this Florence football team has been. This is a team that went through a stretch of 3 games that they lost by a total of 5 points. 2 games by 2 points and 1 game by 1 point. And each of those really were lost on the final play or at least final possession of the game. And those were all non-district games, but it was an opportunity for teams who maybe don't have the kind of leadership and resiliency that Florence has to really get down and discouraged and maybe not battle back, but that's not the way Florence responded. They responded with playing what was a great game last week and were able to beat Brookhaven. And again, here tonight, they come out a little slow out of the gate and are able to find a way to get back on track and find a way to win this football game, if we can get this clock to triple zeros. Quarterback drops a snap. He's going to be sacked there behind the 50-yard line, and that is finally going to end this game. It's been a great night of football here from the campus of Southwest Community College as the Florence Eagles defeat the North Pike Jaguars 28-16. A great job by the Florence Eagles, great job by the coaching staff and the players to get this victory, to take the Eagles to 2-0 in district play and an opportunity to continue to stay undefeated and atop their district as they continue to try to improve not only their district and overall record, but their potential playoff seeding. I want to thank everyone who tuned in to tonight's broadcast. Especially want to thank our sponsors who continue to faithfully support the Eagle Sports Network. Want to wish everyone a great night and a safe ride home. We want to see you tuned in again for more Eagle football right here next week on the Eagle Sports Network.